Hey, good morning. Thanks so much for joining me today. I hope everyone's having a great start to their Friday. What I wanted to talk about today are morning routines. And we've been talking about this entire week. When it comes to the first week of It's All About Love, we've been focusing on you and how morning routines and daily routines, how we start our day has an impact on us physically, mentally, emotionally, and also ultimately on our business and how successful we can be in reaching our potential. So morning routines, I've put a link down below to one of my favorite podcast series, and it's The School of Greatness with Lewis Howes. And this one specifically has Robin Sharma. And maybe you know Robin Sharma, maybe you've seen him speak, maybe you've heard his name, maybe you've read his books. But it's all about the morning routines of athletes, successful people, billionaires. And what's interesting is he's done all these studies and most recently written a book on it. He's done all these studies on how the morning routine impacts the success of the people doing it. And so the key here is a couple of things. One is when we talk about morning routines, I've gotten a lot of pushback over the years and also specifically over the last week. And what I hear a lot of times is that people say that, I just can't get up early, or I can't, I'm a night owl. I work at night. Now, this podcast hopefully will change your mind a little bit when they start talking about research and the studies and the scientific side of why getting up earlier and completing more in the morning and specifically having a daily routine in the morning is going to lead to greater success. But when I hear people say that they're a night owl and they perform better at night, oftentimes when I dig in, everyone's productivity is down at night. Those that work at 10 p.m., 11 p.m., midnight, not as productive as they may be at 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m. And so when we get to the morning routine, when you listen to the podcast or when we talk about it, we know that starting a routine isn't easy. We know that getting up early isn't easy. And in fact, Robin Sharma talks about the 5 a.m. club and how there are successful people over time who get up at 5 a.m. Now, I just acknowledge that starting a morning routine or getting up earlier is difficult. And that's true. We all experience it. When we go to change a habit or start something new, it's difficult. But if it were easy, everybody would be doing it. If it were easy to have a sustainable, profitable, growing business, everybody would have one. If it were easy to have, the body that we all want, whatever that might be, everybody would do it. If it was easy to have amazing relationships with everyone around us, everybody would have it, but it's not. But here's the choice we make in the morning. When we're thinking about getting out of bed or we're laying there and we're deciding whether or not we get up and start being productive, more often than not, we choose the easy route rather than the route that we know will lead to our highest success. We choose the easy route. We live in a world of easy. So my challenge to you today is twofold. The first is try it. Try getting up early. Try doing your morning routine. If you don't have enough time right now to complete your morning routine before your day gets started, get up earlier. And it may take 2 weeks, 3 weeks. It's likely going to take 2 months until it feels comfortable. So know that it's not going to be easy, but my suggestion to you is that you try. The second thing I want to point out is that we are all human. And if you miss a day, you do something incorrectly, you don't work out on one of the days when you were planning on it. And I shared my story on yesterday, regarding in Ninja, regarding my daily habits and where I missed working out for 2 days and I felt terrible. But we can't beat ourselves up. We get up, we recognize that we're human, and we move forward in working towards our goals and continuing to work on the habit that we've created. So, again, try it. If you don't have a morning routine in place yet, do it. If you don't have a morning routine in place yet because you don't have time, get up earlier. Try it. And when we fall, when we don't do what we really wanted to do for whatever reason, maybe the kids kept us up late, what I suggest is just get back on the horse. Don't beat ourselves up about it, and you will be more successful for doing so. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Friday and weekend. Thank you.